What's good, my lovelies? Lovely soul Empress here, coming to do Witchy Wednesdays. Okay, pick a card. So I'm gonna light some incense and we're gonna get started. Let's light some sage. What's good, Copenhagen? What's good, L Cubed? Trying to get a good burn, but this lighter is it's on its last leg. Getting a little bit there. Okay. So we're gonna do a pick a pile today. Okay, so pile one, what's good, Sugar Plum? Pile one is the peacock ore. Pile two is this beautiful flame. I think it's carnelian, but I'm not sure. And then this is a rose quartz. Okay, so pile one, peacock ore. Okay, pile two, cornelian flame. And pile three, the rose quartz. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's clear the energy in between readings. If you picked pile one, this is your reading. What's good, Tammy? Okay, so pile one. The first card you got was envy. Okay, so there could be people that are envious of you right now, or maybe you're having envious feelings towards someone else. Okay, I feel like the first thing that comes to mind there, this is card number 20, reduces to a 2. You could be envious of something that has to do with soulmate connections or relationships. Okay, or someone's envious of your relationship. And it makes me think of the saying that says, never look in someone else's bowl unless you're checking to see if they have enough. In other words, if you're not looking to share what you have, there's no sense in measuring what somebody has against what you have. Okay, so this could be happening to you. This could be an internal feeling that you're having. Okay, you also have here concentration. Okay, and I feel like whether this envious energy is coming from as above, so below, right? That usually means that there's a little bit within us as well. And Spirit's telling you to concentrate on something that you're trying to bring into manifestation. Okay, you also got priorities, right? So concentrate and priorities. It's like prioritize what's important to you and don't get caught up in either someone being envious of you or feeling that envious energy, or worrying, measuring your success against someone else's. Okay, out of the motivation manifesto, you got wisdom is knowing who to be and what to do in a given situation. Virtue is acting on it. Okay, so there could be a part of you that is saying, like, I don't know why I'm feeling like this. It could be because somebody else is feeling like that, right? Or you're trying to bat down the frequency of jealousy. And all of us, we have the little green monster inside of us, right? So you could be trying to talk yourself out of that energy. Okay, You also have here, and it came out cross, when we were hurt, we feel the love was somehow diminished or damaged. But hurt has nothing to do with love, and love is unaffiliated with the unaffected by pain. Ego was hurt, not love. Love is divine. It is everywhere, ever present and abundant and free. So I'm also feeling like for my Power One people, there could have been somebody that caused you some heartbreak or put you in a situation where you were competing against somebody else for this person's attention. And I feel like this could be, you know, whether this is work or whatever. So I feel like somebody pitted you against somebody else, maybe in the past, and this is now coming back around, right? Either through the same person or through a similar experience. If we could equal out the likes, please, it would be greatly appreciated. Now, I pulled the past life card just in case this has something to do with the past life or past experience, as I just said, and it's authority figures, right? So I feel like somebody who had some semblance of power in a connection with you misused this power and put you in a competitive situation with someone else. And this is why there's this energy of jealousy or competition, right? Now I pulled three tarot cards for my Power One people, right? And you got the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so we're gonna clarify those. Spirit, why is this Eight of Pentacles here? Can you show me? Somebody could have betrayed you that you were just trying to work with. Okay, somebody could have tried to like they could have told you you were going to get a job and or a promotion and they gave it to somebody else. Or this could be in a romantic relationship. You could have been thinking that you were working on it and they betrayed you. Spirit, can I have one more? Can I have one more, please? With the Page of Swords, okay? And you could have felt blocked by this, and this could be a past situation that is now reoccurring in some fashion in your life. And it's, you know, with that concentration card that you had, the Page of Swords, other meaning is to concentrate. It doesn't always mean blocked. So you could feel blocked and there's a need to concentrate, right? And maybe this has to do with your pentacles. Maybe you're trying to advance your career or your finances. Now you have the Two of Wands here. Spirit, why is this Two of Wands here for my Pile One, please? The Two of Wands here is being clarified by the Queen of Cups. This could be tied, listen, for my Pile Ones. You could have siblings, okay, or something like that, okay? And with the Queen of Cups coming out here, there could be some situation that reminds you of your childhood or the relationship with your mother, or a mother figure favoring one person over another, right? Or maybe one of your children feels that way, but I feel like this is causing something to come back up, okay? With the Knight of Cups, I feel like there's an opportunity here for some type of offer. It could be an offer of love, but it's reminding you of a past situation, and it's making you, you know, face some past hurts or bringing up a past feeling that you want to purge. Okay, you got the Eight of Swords here. There's a lot of overthinking in this situation. With the Four of Pentacles, okay, you could be holding on to something that you need to release so that you could have, you know, not your mind over processing or won't release something from the past. Maybe this is bringing up something. And I feel like you're being told here with this Strength card, you know, to try to protect your peace of mind, okay? Because it's distracting you from your soul's purpose right now, okay? You got the Empress here on the bottom. Maybe this is being triggered by a pregnancy, okay? But I feel like you could be the Empress and manifest whatever you want, but if you are thinking about the things that have gone wrong or the times that you didn't achieve a goal or that someone beat you to something first, then what you're manifesting is that same outcome, okay? Now, out of the Kipper, you got great fortune here, but it's coming out cross. So something's preventing you. Spirit, can you show me why is this great fortune here? I'm doing with the same deck. Why is the great fortune here? Spirit, why is this great fortune here? Balance. Okay, so it feels like you're on the precipice of achieving some type of great fortune, but you have balance. It says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. And with that envy card, you could be judging or measuring your success or your path against something else, and that's throwing you out of balance. For you to achieve this, you need to stay focused on what you're trying to attain and stay, like, you know, in school and they say keep your eyes on your own paper, right? Because, you know, your path is individual, and if you start assigning someone else's outcome to your path, you're actually slowing yourself down. Okay, out of the love and romance, you got to pay attention to the red flags coming out cross. So let's take a look at this. Spirit, why is this pay attention to the red flags coming out crossed for my pile one, please? You got to rewrite your love story. So I feel like, you know, with the bottom of the deck saying rewrite your love story, what's good, Leoloo? It feels like there's a blockage from the past, a frequency that has a grip on you that you need to purge, because it's not allowing you to achieve the very things that you want. Okay, you got proposal and illusion, right? Let me give you an example. Let's say that this is two sisters, right? And one sister is very flighty and, you know, she's quite pretty, but she's not focused on anything. And it just feels like things land in her lap, right? And then the other sister is very studious, bright, also very pretty, but she works harder to get the things that she wants, right? And then the other sister comes home and says, I'm getting married. I just got a proposal. And it could be her fourth one, and she never marries any of them. Okay, she keeps getting the ring, but she doesn't follow through, right? And you could be sitting there like, why is it that my sibling who always breaks these people's heart and has no intention of being married keeps getting proposed to? Meanwhile, I work hard, I have a great job, own my business, own a house, and yet why am I not viable? Because you keep looking and measuring what somebody else is doing. Your path is different from theirs. Okay, so I feel like what Spirit is telling you is that your path is to take a longer road with better outcomes, okay? That's what I feel. I'm gonna take a postcard for my pile ones. You can knock, and can you let the dog in, please? Tell me you gotta go right now. And I would put pants on. You got two. And the first one says, you have a unique purpose, okay? You have a unique purpose and destiny that only you can fulfill. But first, you need to know that destiny isn't a destination. You don't arrive at some special place where, poof, you're perfect and happy all the time. Go in, Pop. It's about establishing and firming up commitment to certain experience, whatever form it takes. Your soul knows what you need to experience. Your destiny is to be present to all life's adventures, to discover your talents and full potential through allowing inspiration to lead you, and to risk standing apart from the crowd to listen to your soul. You are as special as much as you are also paradoxically one with the world, individual, yet part of the great whole. Both truths have led you to this moment where we are saying you are on the right track, even if your ego self doesn't see that. Listen to your soul. Check in with the spirit. Keep going. Okay. So I feel like spirit is acknowledging that comparisons are not worth investing in, because your path is very specific. Okay, now you have the second one says, do you ever wonder whether your ideas or inspiration might be coming through your soul rather than generated from your mind alone? We are here to tell you we are always whispering in your ear about your highest good. We are conduits for spirit, letting you know you are a living channel for this awesome co-creative energy. When you're feeling inspired, it means you heard us. Inspired means spirit is breathing through you. Inspiration needs your human passion to keep it going so you can make a difference in the world. So keep moving on what inspires you. Let yourself be led into a new experience and know that this is why you are on earth. Your purpose is to know that this is why you are, your purpose is to discover your spirited nature and to bring forth through your efforts whatever is meant to be. Wondrous miracles have a way of showing up when you let inspiration propel you forward. So spirit is reminding you that the energy that you're focused to something else, if you were to focus on what you have going on, will propel you much faster. Okay, so that's what I have for my pile ones. Okay, I'm going to clear the board and I'm going to get into pile two. Sorry, I haven't been looking at the chat. I've been just trying to read the cards. Okay, let's put these over here. Okay. So if you chose pile 2, you chose this beautiful red carnelian flame, this is your reading. Okay. So the first card you got out was the thinking man. Okay, so whether you're male or female, you could be in your masculine energy right now, or this could be somebody around you. Now you also have here wholeness in reverse. Okay, so something is taking you out of your frequency. Okay, you also have here healing in reverse. Okay, and I feel like this healing that is necessary for you to do is what's preventing you from feeling whole at the moment. And then you have generosity in reverse. Okay, so something has closed down your heart chakra at the moment. Okay, now out of the motivation manifesto, you got, let us not forget that our simple efforts and daily triumphs can gather weight and motion to become an unstoppable force toward a focused and free life. Okay, so I feel like they're telling you to channel this energy. to a different, in a different way for a different outcome. Okay, so you also have here, there is no beauty in the world more perfect, more awe-inspiring, and more human and transfixing than unfiltered, unashamed love. And again, for my pal too, there could have been an experience in the past that has you frozen in a state of not wanting to share your heart or share in the frequency of love because of past experience. Okay, and you have here vows. This could have been a failed marriage, or this could have been a marriage that the vows were broken, or there could have been somebody who made a promise to you that has that frequency of feeling let down has prevented you from allowing love to come in. Okay, out of the tarot, you have the Page of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Page of Swords. Okay, so let's take a look at that. Spirit, why is this Page of Pentacles here for my collective, my pal two, please? So there's a tangible opportunity, okay, here for some kind of offer. Okay, but with justice coming out crossed, you may feel like it won't pan out. Okay, or maybe your experience, because the Page of Pentacles is like Earth School or the forever student. And maybe something has been unfair in the past and you don't feel like you're going to get a fair shake. Can I get one more, please? With Judgment, okay? I feel like you could be already expecting that you're not going to get a fair shake, okay, with this Judgment. And I feel like you need to be careful about that because you could be bringing in a frequency of failure, okay? But whatever it is, if you're still waiting on some kind of decision, whether it's romantic, legal, or otherwise, you're basing it on your past experiences and it's causing you to overthink with the Eight of Swords, okay? This could have to do with finances, but abundance is not only money, right? So let's look at the Sun. Spirit, why is the Sun here? Okay, so the Sun is illumination, but it also can represent ego, okay? And with the Strength card, right? Your ego could have been bruised by something, okay? And now you're in a protective stance with the Strength card, okay? Trying to protect yourself, maybe trying to protect your happiness with the Ace of Wands. This kind of makes me feel like you'll accept passion but not love because of something that happened that makes you feel like it's not going to be fair anyway, so why should I invest, right? With Temperance in the reverse, right? This is like, I feel like this is somebody, let's say you've been single for a long time. You've been single for a long time. You had a bad last relationship. So now you're like a hit 'em and quit 'em type situation, right? You're like, I'm only interested in one night stands, or I'm only interested in situationships. Like, I don't want to give emotionally to something, all right? Maybe this person didn't come back, okay, with the Temperance that was in reverse, okay? Five of Swords, it could have been a manipulation. You could have been waiting, right? And it never turned around, okay? So, why is this Page of Swords here? Spirit, why? So the Page of Swords is here with the Ten of Swords. So you have blocked the opportunity of love because you're very concerned that if you were to accept it, then you would get the Ten of Swords again. So basically, in your protective stance of protecting your heart, you actually are causing yourself more betrayal because you've already decided that you're not lovable or that you won't get justice. So you're actually, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. And it feels like all you worry about is this Nine of Pentacles, okay? Nine of Pentacles, like I'm gonna worry about being independent and my finances and fuck love and fuck working together with other people, because that shit never works out. I always come up on the short end of the stick. But it's the fear, okay? It's the toxic situation from the past that has you conflicted within. Okay, so you've gone kind of cold and become the king of Pentacles, where you're only looking at stability and not at the Ace of Cups. But really, you know, what you need is the Ace of Cups. All right, it's your deepest desire, but you're not allowing it to come in. Okay, so let's take a look at the Kipper and see what else is here. Coffin. Okay, so I feel like with this Coffin card, you know, it's talking about that situation already happened. Okay, now this also could have been, you know, maybe you lost, maybe, you know, you're like me, you're a widow or a widower, right? But even with that, that does not mean that you'll never experience love again. Spirit, why is this Coffin here? Can you show me? Empathy, right? Coming out cross, and it says, I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. And maybe there's a little bit of unforgiving energy there, but the truth is that holding on to this frequency is keeping you in loneliness. It says, I know that I am never alone, right? So if you can't purge what happened in the past, how can you let something new come in when what's holding the space is the hurt from before? And then you have envy here. And it says, I am the same as everybody with different challenges. And I feel like you might feel like I never get what I deserve, or I never, you know, I'm never the chosen person, or something like that. So it's like you're envious of the like you could see couples in the street and you're like, I wish that was me, that would be nice, right? But you're also refusing to let it in. Okay, so you see, doubt. Stop doubting that you're lovable. All right, and then you have out of the love and romance, express your love, but you've shut down your heart chakra. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at that. Spirit, why is this express your love here? Okay, so you got express your love with secret love. Okay, so you could have been in a relationship where somebody, you know, deceived you. It could have been a marriage with this vow card. Okay, and then the come to me, right? So you want love, but this past experience won't let you, you know, receive it. And it could have been a very hard twin flame relationship. But Spirit's saying, no, let that go. It's past. It's no longer real. It's not happening now. Okay, what you're feeling is the frequency of yesterday. You got to release it. Take the leap of faith, and then you can have a happy family. Okay, but you need to allow that. You need to allow it to come in. Okay, there's something here about blocking the heart yet wanting to be fulfilled in the heart space. Okay, so we're gonna take a postcard here and we're gonna see what else Spirit wants y'all to know. I'm keeping them a little shorter today. We had a very close friend of the family. There was a death. So this week, this is why there has been less lives, because I'm running around helping our friends with a grieving situation. Next week, things will return to normal. Yes, it's quite sad. Thank you. Okay, so your card says, Check in occasionally with yourself about the motives behind the actions you plan on taking, especially when you have an end game in mind. Is the source of your motivation desire or entitlement? Maybe you're drawn to a certain path because you think it will bring you a feeling related to the outcome you seek, like safety or wholeness, which you had in reverse, right? Know that you will see a reflection in the outer world of the motive that drives you forward. Do you need a motive? Can you simply be pulled in a direction your soul calls you toward? Joy, discovery, growth, or adventure? Participating in something compelling and meaningful without trying to define it? If you can step forward, surrender to whatever spirit has in store for you, you will be amazed at how things turn out. Check your motives, then hand them over to spirit. Everybody here wants what's best for you. Life loves you more than you know. You see, so spirit is reminding you that you want something, like it's like you want to know what love is like, but you won't let it in because of something that happened in the past. Okay, so I feel like that's the message here. Surrender the heartbreak that is not happening now so that you can have the things that you want now, because what you're calling to you is the pain of yesterday. Okay, so that's what I have for my pile 2. I'm gonna clear this and we're gonna get in pile 3. Okay, thank you guys. Okay, so let's clear the energy and get into pile 3. Thank you. What's good, Jennifer? All right, so my pile 3, this is the rose quartz pile. So for your first card, you got patience, okay? They show me like somebody on roller skates wanting to get there as fast as possible, and Spirit's like, slow down, right? So Spirit's telling you to be patient so that you don't miss something, okay? Number 16, 7 reduces to a 7, divine number, okay? So they're telling you to slow down, okay? Out of the Ganesh deck, you got spiritual quest. Hey, all right. So you're on a spiritual quest, and you know, it feels like this is a co-creation pile. Spirit is giving you information piecemeal, and you may want all the information right now, but there may be reasons why it's coming in the way, okay? Maybe if you knew everything ahead, you wouldn't take the mission, or you would try to control an outcome. And with this spiritual quest being number 40, reduces to a 4, what's being built is something that's going to be firm, okay? You also have here, be candid, okay? Be yourself, be authentic, even if you don't know how things are going to be or what it's going to look like. I feel that strongly for my pile 3, okay? Now, out of the motivation manifesto, you got life's great victories are won on the fields of love, okay? So I feel like for my pile 3, it's really important to keep your frequency high right now, okay? It has something to do with something you're achieving spiritually or messages you're receiving spiritually, okay? You also have owning this life truth is freeing. I am not in charge or responsible for the wrecks others have created in their lives, and I do not need to save everyone in my life. And, you know, this thing about keeping your frequency right. Maybe there's a situation happening to a loved one around you that is pulling your frequency down, and Spirit is telling you, you know, let's say using my own situation, I just said there was a friend of the family, close friend of the family that passed, right? And you know, this may not be the time to push something forward because my frequency is, you know, a little divided, right? So the spirit could say, it's okay, take care of what you have to take care of. We're still gonna be here. Just try to keep your frequency right. I feel like that's what's happening here. You may have been forced into a pause for some situation that's external, but Spirit's reminding you that your frequency, you need to adjust the frequency, okay? You have any plunge into the unknown is reckless, but that's where the treasure lies, okay? So I feel like very shortly, it's going to be time to take the plunge. This also can be why Spirit's telling you to slow down. So that way you can rest a little before it's complete go time. Okay. So I feel like, and with that be candid and any plunge, it felt like this. Okay. You know, you may have some reservations about showing or stepping into your true self without knowing how the end game ends, but Spirit says that's exactly what you need to do. And it may feel dangerous with this unknown is reckless, right? But that's where the growth is. Okay. And then you have here Greco-Roman. So this could be something related to religion. Okay, I feel like this is something related to Christianity. But this could be according to belief systems. Okay, and you had this spiritual quest, right? So you may feel somewhat put off by being honest about this spiritual quest that you're on, because maybe you fear that people will judge you for it. Okay, so it feels scary, like you're unsure if that's what you should do, right? And then you have here Native American. What's good, Evelyn? With this Native American card here, you could be pulled to your heritage, okay? Or you could be pulled to a more spiritual and holistic view rather than this Greco-Roman, and you may feel like people will not understand, okay? There could be something here about going back to your roots, right? And then finances, right? Maybe you're being pushed to start some type of spiritual adventure, or maybe you're trying to get the money up to go on a spiritual quest, or maybe you're being pushed to start a business like me and you're worried about what people will say. Okay, now you have here out of the oracle, out of the tarot, you're the only pile that got 4 cards. Okay, let's get a deck to clarify. You got out here the 7 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands crossed, the King of Cups, and the 7 of Swords. So we're going to take a look at what that's about, okay? Just giving this a quick shuffle. Spirit, why is this 7 of Pentacles here? Can you show me? Why is the 7 of Pentacles here? With the King of Cups, something could have stopped growing, okay? Or there could be somebody around you. You know, I was saying that it felt like somebody around you had a situation that was going on, and they could be holding back their feelings, or you can feel the the current of their emotions, and maybe you want to help them. Maybe you want to rescue this person. Okay, or for some of yous, okay, they could be blocking that assistance, okay? But for some of yous, this King of Cups could be like a father figure, spouse, whatever, that holds strongly to their beliefs, okay? And you may feel like they won't understand, but either way, you could feel like something has stopped growing with someone, and it's because something that they're dealing with, and you may want to assist them, but with that Page of Swords there, you could be blocked. They could be blocking you from assistance. Okay, now you have the Three of Wands here coming out cross. Spirit, why is this Three of Wands here coming out cross from my pile 3, please? So I feel like with this Three of Wands coming out cross, you may feel like you need to wait for this person, or that you need to put the future on hold because you don't know how it's going to be, or this could be your fear, you know, like I don't want to project what I think the outcome would be because maybe I'm going to jinx it, right? But the Fool is here. Okay, so there is a new beginning afoot. Okay, but you have to be careful, you know, about letting somebody else's frequency lower yours. Okay, Four of Cups, because it looks like your new beginning is here, but this person may not be sure if they want that new beginning or if they can join you because of something that they have going on. Okay, the Sun is here, and this could be being illuminated to you. Okay, maybe you feel like you need to wait to find out what this person's answer is, but Spirit doesn't want you to wait. Okay, they want you to be patient, but they want you to keep going towards your destination. Okay, and I feel like, you know, this person will have to make a decision for themselves. Okay, with the Moon, you know, it could be a secret, okay, or they're holding something to themselves right now. That, you know, with the King of Cups been known to wear a mask, right? And maybe they're not ready to share what they're dealing with. Okay, but the Hierophant is under that. Okay, this person believes in hope and faith. Okay, they may feel bound by doing something right, or this could be you. You could feel like, you know what, I don't know what is exactly happening, but I want to give this person every opportunity, or I want to be as helpful as possible because this person's going through a heartbreak. But if you wait too long, you could miss your opportunity. Okay, and that's the Three of Swords, and the Six of Swords is here trying to take you to calmer waters. Okay, but a choice might need to happen. You might have to let this person be to their own devices and choose what you need to choose for yourself, so that you don't miss this opportunity with the Page of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like when they're ready with the Six of Cups, they will come to you. All right, so you got the King of Cups here. Spirit, why? It almost went in my coffee. Okay, so the King of Cups, I feel like this person is having trouble expressing themselves right now. Okay, but the Hierophant, I feel like they are trying to do the right thing. Oh, High Priestess, sorry, it looks like the other card. They could be silent right now. Okay, they could be silent right now, but I also feel like you had the Spiritual Quest card. So I feel like you're the High Priestess. So you kind of know how this person feels without them telling you. Okay, and with the Four of Pentacles coming out in reverse, I feel like you're not holding on. And I feel like that's what you should do. You should not hold on too tightly. Allow this person to work through their emotions. Now, also, somebody here could feel like they don't have enough. Maybe it's a financial, because you have finances here, right? Maybe they need your help financially, but you don't have the finances to help them. You will put yourself in jeopardy. Or maybe you know that their real problem has to do, like they could have a big problem that's going on, and only money can help them, right? But they need to come to you or to someone else, but they're not asking for help. So it kind of puts you in a situation, right? Spirit, it's like when they're ready, they will come. You need to concentrate on on keeping your frequency right, because there's something big that you have, some kind of undertaking, and you can't allow your frequency to be robbed of you. Now you have the Seven of Swords here. Spirit, why? So the Seven of Swords right now, you could feel like this person is being deceptive. I really feel like you feel this person is lying to themselves. Okay, with the Five of Cups crossed, I feel like whatever it is not as bad as they think it is, um or you feel like they're stuck in the Five of Cups, holding on to an old frequency like self-deception, right? But there is a soul-mate connection here. And with the Three of Cups, there's an opportunity to be happy, but somebody is like, you could take their silence as deception. It feels like you know something here. You know something, but the person, like, let's say this is a person that they hear bad news and it hits them really hard. It takes them forever to come out of that frequency. You could be just waiting, and maybe that's that patience card. But Spirit says stop waiting. They will do what they need to do. You need to keep your frequency to a level of love, right? And this is going to help your spiritual quest. This is going to help you. And I feel like there's something here with this Greco-Roman, okay? Maybe this person feels like, let's say you're a spiritual person, right? But you were raised, in religion. And this person that needs your assistance only believes in religion, but they're not really getting the answers that they need, or they're restricting who can help them. And I feel like you have the ability to help them, but it has something to do with your frequency and keeping your energy right. And they have to be willing to accept the help. Okay. So out of the Kipper, you also got 3 cards on this deck. You got Courthouse, Marriage, and Message of Concern. So we're going to take a look at these. Spirit, why is Courthouse here? Courthouse is service. I feel good when I can help others, okay? So there could be some type of official paper that you're helping somebody with, okay? Make sure you don't overextend yourself. Maybe you're signing something that will assist them, okay? Love, all right? It says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. And maybe you are doing that, but maybe this person, they don't have the ability, but you can't give them your frequency. Like you can pour your some of your energy toward them, but you have to have enough to keep yourself going. Okay, you can't. It says here, owning this life truth is freeing. I am not in charge of or responsible for the wrecks others have created in their lives, and I do not need to save everyone in my life. And you have to be willing to do what you can and let go of the rest. Okay, Marriage, Spirit, why? Forgiveness and honesty. All right, so this could be about a marriage, right? Maybe you were in a relationship and you've had a spiritual awakening and they believe differently than you do, right? And you're afraid to tell them. Maybe you're afraid you'll get the forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment and blocks the flow of love. Maybe you're concerned that they'll see it as deception, right? But either which way, all right? Even if, let's say, they were deceptive to you about something, I feel like your spiritual growth gives you the ability to push through something, push past something. Okay, to forgive somebody doesn't mean you have to be with them, but you're releasing something. And it's something about the mastery of your frequency, and Spirit wants you to stay on that. Okay, you got the Message of Concern here. Spirit, why? One more. Okay, so you got Message of Concern here. Maybe finally this person reaches out, or maybe they didn't and they did something, trying to handle something on their own, and now they regret it, right? I know that I cannot change the past, right? And maybe you wish you could have forced the help on them, but you can't, right? And you got acceptance here, right? I am learning to accept the things I cannot change, right? So let's say you did help this person and then they found themselves in a situation again, or they did something that made the situation worse. You gave them the advice, you gave them the assistance that you could, and there's nothing you can do about that. You have to maintain your frequency for what you're trying to attain, okay? Now, out of the love and romance, you got playfulness and codependency. So let's take a look at that. Spirit, why is this playfulness here? Shyness, okay, coming out crossed, okay? This person doesn't know how to open up emotionally. They might try to keep it light with you, or maybe this is a way that you can try to get them to open up by being a little lighthearted, and maybe they will open up a little bit. And then codependency, Spirit. One more. Okay, so codependency is here. This person may have a codependent energy towards you, okay? Or maybe you have that towards them with the Three of Wands coming out cross, and you not wanting to take action until you know what they're doing or what their response is or whatever, right? Or let's say this is about your spirituality and you don't want to let your spiritual flag fly because you're afraid that you'll be judged by this person. But either way, you have stand by me coming out crossed, okay? This person could be afraid of asking for your assistance because they feel that you'll reject them or you won't stand by them. Or maybe you feel like that. Like if I tell them the truth, maybe they won't stand by me, right? Control, right? And I feel like this has to do with that Roman Greco card, okay? Like maybe you feel like it's very constraining, or whatever this person's belief is, it doesn't leave flexibility, or their ability, the way they're behaving about keeping their emotions or whatever is happening to them so tight that it's like an inability to assist them. Okay, or maybe this person is used to being like in charge, and right now they don't have the ability to do that, and you're trying to help them, but they're restricting you. Okay, you have an argument here, and it says, are you hearing each other? Right? So I feel like that's part of why Spirit's telling you to be patient. Don't argue with this person or try to pressure them into seeing your way, or try to pressure them into accepting your help. Take a step back, and I feel like this will help you to rewrite this love story, okay? Whatever it may be, a family member, friend, or whatever. There's an opportunity to reconcile it, but they need to come to it on their own, okay? Because right now it's like not on the same page, and it's because they have to process what their experience is, okay? But I do feel like eventually they come, right? All right, so let's get a love, and let's get a postcard for you guys, and then we're gonna close this out. I'm not sure if there's gonna be a What's Good Wednesday tonight, okay? I'm still waiting on some information for this situation that happened to a friend of ours. But if I don't do it tonight, I will do it tomorrow. Okay, I like to give away a question now. I'm not going to do that right now, but I will say that in the live for the What's Good Wednesday, I will give away one question. Okay, so we'll see how that goes. All right, Spirit. Anything else? Thank you. I know, I just feel so bad when I can't come on as usual. And June has been really crazy, okay? So dearest you, going the extra mile to achieve your dreams and putting in some overtime will reap big rewards. Now is the time for you to act, to stir up some energy and put those plans into action. There are many windows of opportunity that open but close quickly when you don't take risk and go for it. Today, be confident that your hard work will pay off and you'll feel that satisfaction and fulfillment of reaching your desired outcome. It may turn out even better than you expected. Isn't that amazing? Remember how much work you were willing to put in? We will match it tenfold on our end. Everyone over here is rooting for you to win the game of life. So just do it. Okay. So Spirit is reminding you, try not to put what you have on hold. I know you want to help this person, but they've got to choose to help themselves. All right, so that's what I have for you guys. I just want to say thank you to my returning subscribers for coming through and spending a little time with me. And if you're a new viewer and you felt I resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and comment, as I'd love to have you as part of the Lovely Soul family. Wishing you all light and love and blessings on blessings. Namaste, gang, gang. Bye.